Ken Cox with NPSIS.com, powered by Hostirian. Last week we went over setting up your WordPress site for the first time. So today we're going to go over some important things. First thing we're going to go over is updating your WordPress site. It's very important for security. The next thing we're going to go over is installing a new theme, and then we're going to go over pages and posts and what the difference is. So the first thing we're going to go over is upgrading your WordPress site. Last week we set up kenswebsite.info. So just go to your website /wp-admin and log in with the username and password you created when you set up your WordPress site. Something you'll see right out of the gate is right up here at the top. WordPress is really good about this. WordPress 3.1.4 is available. Please update now. All you have to do to upgrade your WordPress site is click the Please Update Now. You're going to choose Update Automatically, and it's going to update your site. Go back to Dashboard, and you can see the Update Now is gone. It is simple as that. Make sure you keep up with that. Every time you see it, update your site. If you have the opportunity, make sure you make a backup of your site and your database before you do anything. Your web hosting provider should keep a backup for you, but not all of them do. So if you're hosting with NPSIS, it's not as important to make sure you have a backup, because we have a backup for you. But it's always a good practice to back up before you do any type of updates to your website. And that's it for upgrading your WordPress site. All right, now we're going to update your theme. The basic theme that comes with WordPress today is 2010. It's a great theme, but it doesn't really fit everybody's needs. So what you really need to know how to do is update your theme whenever you want to. Great feature within WordPress is your theme management. So you need to know how to do this. Once you're logged into your dashboard, which you should know how to do by now, go down to the Appearance link and click on Themes. And then here you have Manage Themes. Go ahead and click on Install Themes. Then you can kind of browse through the featured themes, the newest themes, and the recently updated. There's a lot of great themes in there. I was just working with a new theme the other day called Travel Blogger. I really like this theme because it's pretty versatile. All you have to do is find the theme that you want, click Install Theme, Install Now. It may ask you for your FTP username and password. If you have that stuff saved, then it's just going to go right through. You can preview the theme. Once you're satisfied, go ahead and hit Activate. Then you can see, if you open a new window, you're now active on your new theme. Some of the reasons I really like the Travel Blogger is because under the theme, you now have all of these theme options. You have theme layout and skins, custom colors and fonts, theme social media settings, header, footer, and background. All things that are really great, built right into the theme. You can see how easy it is to change your background. If you click on the background link, you can either use the background that's there, or you can choose a new file, pick any image that you want, and update your theme. Really nice feature. At that point, you can also choose the position if you want your image centered, left, right. We're going to go ahead and just, for fun, remove the background image completely and save the changes. You can see now, if you go back and you hit refresh, that there's no background image at all. If you want a background image, you can go ahead and restore the background image, or you can create one, have your artwork guy create one, whatever you want to do. We're going to remove the background image again, and we're just going to change the color real quick here. We'll make it a nice, I don't want to do pink, so we'll make it a nice bright red. It's probably going to look horrible, but you can see how simple it is. We're going to go ahead and change that back by hitting Restore Default. Change the color back to a blue that kind of matches that, and save the changes. Hit refresh. You can see how simple it is to change your WordPress site at will. Save those changes again. Hit refresh. And now you're pretty close. I'm not going to get it perfect right now because really not in the mood. So theme layout and skin, you can choose if you have two columns, one on the right, one on the left, one just on the left, or one just on the right. I tend to prefer a column just on the left-hand side. Just tends to be a better look and feel. So you can see there that we've got themes, the widgets on both sides of the page. Once we save the new, now they're only on the right-hand side. This is typically the layout I like. Next thing we're going to do is custom colors and fonts. This is a really cool section. You can see right here that the menu bar is a yellow color. Top menu background, you can just grab it and make it any color that you want. Something you want to do, if you're looking for a specific color, go to Google and search for hex HTML color codes. Any HTML color code website will give them to you, but these little codes represent different colors. If you want to do more research on what this actually means, go ahead. But you can see black is 000000. If you paste that into any of these fields, like the background header color, you can see that that will change it to black. For this, we're just going to keep it, we'll go ahead and keep it at blue. Save the changes, and you can see instantly that your header menu goes to black. All right, the next thing we're going to cover is pages and posts. Not everybody's going to use posts, but everybody's going to use pages. So we're just going to go over pages first. All you have to do is click the, once you're logged into your dashboard, click the pages link, click add new, title your page, and start putting in content. This is a test page, more info here. If you want to insert an image, just click this little add an image button. You can go from your media library, from a URL, or you can go from your computer. I'm going to select an image from my computer. I'm going to go to my pictures and my sample pictures, and I'm just going to add this picture here. It's going to upload to the server. I can title it. I can give it alt text. Alt text is whenever you mouse over an image, it's going to display a little bit of text for you. Here's the dimensions. If I want it, my alignment, if I generally do left or center, really depends on your need. You can do a caption and description, and then you can also, on the size, you can drop it down to a thumbnail, 3 by 325, or you can do the full-size image. Typically, you're not going to do the full-size image. You're going to want it smaller. 150 by 150 is a good thumbnail size, and you're going to insert it into post. If you go, once it's in there, you can click the edit image button, and you can change it, move it around, things of that nature. Under the advanced settings, you can then change the size. You can use a different style sheet if you want to. If you're familiar with style sheets, you can give it a border, vertical spacing, horizontal spacing, all kinds of different things. So, and you can give it a link. So if you want this image to link somewhere else instead of just to itself, I'll show you what it does by the default. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this page. I'm going to click View Page. It's going to bring it up. And if I click on this image now, it just brings up a larger image, a larger picture of that image. So click back. I don't really want it to do that. I don't want this image clickable at all. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard. I'm going to go back to that page, edit that page again. I'm going to go to these pictures, the properties of that picture, and where it says link URL, I'm going to say none, and we'll show you what that does. I'm going to go ahead and hit the update button. That will publish this page. As soon as I hit that, the page is live. Hit View Page, and now you can see I can't click on that picture. It's not editable. Go back to the dashboard. Under Pages, the test page again. I've decided that I want that to go somewhere else. I'm going to link this. I want it to go to Google. So http://www.google.com. Update that, hit publish again. I'm on the test page. Now if I click it, it goes to Google. That's the basics of a page. You can get really creative with this. Obviously, the more work you put into it, the better it's going to look. You can see here, if you go back to the site, as soon as I created that page, it created a new menu item for me. I'm using the default WordPress menu manager. So as soon as I created the page, it created a test page for me, and it's linked on my menu bar. That's the biggest difference between pages and posts. So now we're going to go through posts. Again, from your dashboard, just click on Post, Add New Post. There's a test post in every new WordPress install. It just says hello. We're going to name this Test Post, and we're going to put some more info into this post. Just for fun, we're going to go ahead and add some pictures just like we did on the page. I like the koala bear. He's good and fun. We're going to keep him to the left. We don't want to link him to anywhere at all, and we're going to insert him to post. We're going to go ahead and publish that post. Now, if you go back to your WordPress site, you can see right here on the home page, here's our first post, the Hello World, that comes by default, and here's our new test post. If you click that, then people can leave comments, leave replies. It shows who wrote it. You could break into more categories with your post and have multiple categories, so you can post into different categories and kind of organize that a little bit. But the difference between a post and a page is a page stands by itself, and a post on your post page, they will continue to scroll throughout that page. So a way to configure that is under your settings and your writing settings. Actually, it's your reading settings. I'm sorry. The front page of your site, you can display your latest post, or you can set it to a static page. If you set it to a static page, you just hit the drop down, and I want the test page to be the default page. And if I want a post page, I would typically create a page something like blog or something, and that's where all my posts would go. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. I'm going to just go to Pages, Add New, page called Blog, and hit Submit and hit Publish. Now I'm going to go back to Settings, click on the Reading tab. I want my front page to be my test page and my post page to be my blog page. I can show how many posts I want to show on my post page. Blog pages show at most 10 posts. My syndication, I want to do 10. If somebody wants to RSS from my blog, do 10 items. And if somebody does an RSS feed from my site, I can either show them a summary or the full text. If you show them full text, that's going to be better for you in the long run. If people actually start submitting data to you or syndicating your data or your articles. Now if I go back and I click the home button, you can see that the test page is the page that you go to right when you go to kenswebsite.info. If you click the blog page, you can now see here's the posts. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you now have a better understanding of upgrading your WordPress site, installing new themes, along with posts versus pages. Something we didn't really go over all that well is finding new themes for your WordPress site. I highly suggest go to templatemonster.com or just Google free WordPress themes. There are a lot of great themes out there that will help you get kick-started with your WordPress site. If you have anything that you would like me to go over or like me to cover, feel free to send me an email. My email address is ken, K-E-N, @hostirian.com. That's HOSTIRIAN.com. Thanks a lot, and I hope to see you next week.